This is me, Oluwatea. I decided not to do any makeup because that thing is not sustainable, I'm telling you. Okay, so today, what's the gist about? So today I'll be reminiscing the first time I got 1 million naira as a lump sum, right, in this my entrepreneurial journey. So for people who don't know, I run a business named Tease Nature, and at Tease Nature we sell shea butter. Yes, Ori, Karite. Yes, that's what I do, right? And so my first 1 million naira came as one alert. Okay, note, before that time, I'd already even gotten some money, made transactions, yeah. You know when they say, look forward to making that first million in your business and all that. I'd made that because I always used to check my account balance and statement of account and all that and all that. And that had happened. But people of God, what I said was, okay, at the time was 1,000 naira because I have other products now. And so, how many do you get? So I wasn't really getting maybe like 500k alerts, but I mean, I could see as it was building up, and I'm forever grateful for that experience. But people of God, the first day that 1 million enter my account, I say I should just you because I think that memory is worth documenting. Please take a bottle of cold juice, JWIS, and chill and relax. You shall be gisted very well. Okay, so let's just dive right in, right? I got married in 2017 on a Saturday, and the Sunday after, I saw like an advert, right, saying that entrepreneurs should apply for a grant and all that and all that. In my mind, I'm like, I'm still enjoying this newly married, I mean, less than 24 hours. So I showed my husband, and my husband was like, let's go for it, let's push, let's do it, you know. And I'm like, this husband, you have said so. Just like that. One day after, you are gingering me like this. Okay, let's do this, right? And so my husband spoke to somebody else who does videos also. So someone came to record it. At the time, I didn't even know anything about videos on my own. And, you know, he came to record it. And he was like, oh, he couldn't edit it. And so we got another friend of mine, Femi Gabriel, who edited it. Part of the requirement was that do a 1-minute video. Please, if you're an entrepreneur and you're watching this, please have a 1-minute video pitch. I don't know whether you need it now or not, but a day will come when you would need it. So, number one, go and do 1-minute video pitch and keep it. Let it be there, right? And so I went to edit, and you know, because it was just 1 minute, it was such a struggle to put in everything in 1 minute. And so at the end of the day, I think it was 59.9 seconds or something like that. We did that. I posted it gratefully. It wasn't like submit via anything. It was submit on Instagram, right? And hashtag so. And so I did it with my fingers crossed, right? Because man, this babe was still the honeymoon something. She was still collecting. Sorry guys. I think it was closing on a Wednesday, and so I put in my application, say on Monday or something, and it's closed anyway. And so it was, the judges picked, and luckily for me, I was selected. Did I say selected? Hey Jesus, Igbo. Where did I say Igbo tongue? Where we shall move? I'm in Nigeria, so anyone that come in my mouth, we move like that. And so I was selected for an interview, and so we went to Mason Fahrenheit in VI for the interview. Well, unluckily for me, my husband couldn't follow me, but luckily for me, I had a friend. I still have that friend, actually. His name is Lekon. He's my go-to guy, right? So he was the one who went with me. My husband said, please, Lekon, help my wife's ministry and all that. So he followed me, right? That was like maybe 2 weeks after I got married and all that. And so we went, oh, by the way, please, people of God, note, I've known Lekon before I knew my husband, right? So Lekon I met him in pre-degree. So please, that's just to be clear. Thank you, and God bless you. Okay, so moving right in. And okay, so when we got there, I'll post pictures for you to see how the whole thing went. We had interview one by one. So we had different judges. We had Maya Tafo, Arese Ugu, Omojua, and we had Titi Oyisan. Yes, so 4 of them. And they were the judges. Well, the program was hosted by Toke Makiwa. It was called Unbecoming. So Toke Makiwa wanted to launch her book, and do in our term now a giveaway, right? So she was looking for entrepreneurs to invest in their businesses, okay, to give grants in their businesses and all that. And so people went in, people would go in, come out, they say, how was it? How was it? You know, everybody would just stand up. How was it? How was it? I was like, People would be like, It was okay, Sha, just do. You know, people that will come out, they'll say, no, this is what they ask. Other people, they are doing as if it's a Cambridge exam. They didn't want to tell you what the question was. So some others will come out, tell you what it was. Some will just go in and just carry their bag and be going, right? Some will come cry, some will come smile and all that. So it was a mix of emotions. But people of God, I stayed outside from like that 8 o'clock that I got to that place. 8 p.m. Sorry, 8 o'clock in the morning. The 8 a.m. Abi. I stayed outside from 8 a.m. till about 8 p.m. in the night, right? So because I got there around 8, my number was 132 or something like that. My number was, whereas people that have sleep there, that have booked hotel in that place, they were already waiting, right? So me, I just came in 8 a.m., not a bad timing and all that. So it was according to how you came that. So there was no pasha. It's not any fault of theirs. It's my fault, right? Next time I will book a room inside the hotel, missing Fahrenheit. But that was what happened. And so at some point, Tokema came, and that was my very first time of seeing her, right? And I was like, oh, this lady is such a pretty lady. As in, I was just so surprised to see her. Like, you know, when you are seeing a star, but you didn't want to embarrass your hometown. So I was just looking at her like such a pretty lady. But I just like composed and all that. So she was like, hey guys, you guys, just chill, just relax and all that and all that. At this time, my throat was getting dry. I didn't have anything to drink and all. And so luckily for me, Lekon stood up and went to get something for me to. Lekon is such a darling. Jesus. He's a real friend. I met Martins, I met Stella Jagede, we're OAU students together, but I didn't meet her on campus. Somehow when she saw me, she said, oh, I know your husband, blah, 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 and that was how we clicked. She was also selected for the interview. She went in before me, and, you know, when I went inside, finally, that was around like 5 o'clock. Please, if you want to collect money, you don't need to be in a hurry, especially when it's money that they say is giveaway. You will be patient. You're not going to borrow patience from all your family members. You take it. You now add it to your own. When they want to give you money, they say, don't return the money. That's how you will do. So by 5 p.m., it was my turn. I entered. Hey, Jesus. They say, no, shift very well. I shifted. No, move there. You know, there were cameras, so I had to stay on the spot, right? And I stood there. They say I should pitch my pitch. I pitched the thing, I talked the talk, oh, we're teenagers, we sell share, but this one, we support rural women, blah, blah, blah. So I was doing it, they were, and all that. So I was I was just speaking the spoke that I know how to speak. At the end of the day, people of God, they now say, one question. I think it was Omojuwa that asked, what school did you finish from? I said, Obafemi Awolowo University. Next thing, all of them. I told you, all you people, they are this far. In my very before, they turn it to argument. All you people, they are excellent. They are this far. Please, by the way, if you went to OAU, please, you just take only the first 2 lines of our school anthem. Great Ife, Oluwa, Great Ife, Momilayo, Africa's most beautiful campus. Please, if you do not go to Ife, learn those 2 lines because you will need it if you go for a wedding. If you go for a wedding and an OAU person is getting married, they will sing it. There's no way, you cannot miss it. So for you not to feel bad and feel left out, just learn those 2 lines. Thank you and God bless you. So that's how the argument went on and all that and all that and all that. They were not saying, oh, the work. So the question they now asked me, no bill, I said they didn't ask. So they work with the rural women. How do you go about it? And all that. So I explained and all that we have a sustainability model, that we depend on them for raw materials and they depend on us for a sustainable means of income and all that and all that. They're like, this is brilliant. I've never seen it before. And in my head, I was like, I want it by 1 million. And so I came out, right? And I was able to now meet with my friend, and she was like, oh, they loved me. They asked me this one, this one, this one. And people, by that time, the people that had already gone had gone. The people that stayed had stayed. Whereas they told us, don't go anywhere. We would let you guys know. They were supposed to announce on that day the people that got the 1 million naira. So I think they agreed. So there were supposed to be 3 winners, 2 1 million naira and 1 500,000 naira. And so the people, I think the judges agreed that let's do a rerun for the finals, right? Please let me see if this thing's still recording. It should not be as if I'm talking to myself. Hold on, please. Glory to God, it's still recording. So they said, so they did like a selection, right? So at that, I wish that video clip can be gotten. I don't know how. It was very, very lovely, and I think that it was one of my best moments in this life, where I felt like, Toby, your head is correct. You are doing something that makes sense in this universe, right? And so they told all of us to come in. They mentioned some numbers. Those ones had already gone, and I'm like, I didn't understand. People that came all the way from Aba, from Abuja for the stuff. I'm like, you now go because what happened? They waste your time. No, he said, we died there something. All of you must stay there together, right? And so we got in, all of us got in. There was no COVID. We were all happy. So people like just like this. Please, we'll continue on the next episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please hit the notification bell so that you get to know when the next episode comes up. Thank you.